They don't exercise because they tend to find it boring. This is day 10 of me giving advice to a random Redditor who is seeking it. I don't even know what to specifically ask because I don't know where to start. Someone please help. Essentially, this person's addicted to eating Chinese takeout food, fried foods, fast foods, junk food. They work at a restaurant, so they drink soda and eat greasy junk food and desserts off the menu every single day. It's gotten so out of control. They say they're only a few pounds away from becoming obese. They don't exercise because they tend to find it boring and hard to stay focused. But even if they did enjoy it, they wouldn't have the time. I spent my entire paycheck on fast food and junk food, leaving me with no money for the important things. I tried to save and hide money, but always end up finding an excuse to come back and get it. They ended up spending the money they meant for their friends and family for Christmas on this stuff. So, how do you break the cycle? I actually think there's some triggers here in habits. So, the exercise thing is the number one thing I'd want to figure out. You said you don't do it because you don't have time and you find it boring, but that could be the habit you form that changes your whole world. Let me explain. If you were exercising, you'd realize how hard it is to exercise. And then when you go to eat junk food, you'd realize you don't want to eat junk food because you had to work your ass off exercising. You're stacking a habit and it's giving you a downstream benefit, making you eat healthier. You're not going to want to drink soda every day. You're going to want to drink more water because of the exercise. And here's a question for you. You say you don't have time for it, but you also say you're only a few pounds away from being obese. What happens when you only have time to deal with your health and you can't do anything else because you took too long? So I would urge you to consider any way to get out. Maybe it's even walking to work. Maybe it's parking further away from the store or wherever it is you go to. Just start with something small. Do it every day because then you can identify with someone who exercises. And that could be exactly what it takes to change your life. So I'm curious, put in the comments, what advice would you give this person? I'd like to know.